worked out. It's honestly not as expensive as I thought it would be, you know. That'll be good, right?
Yeah.
Good thing you just got it, too. Goes right to your new smile. That's money well spent, Dad.
Yeah.
You're gonna love smiling now, and you're gonna love looking in the mirror a lot more, too, I bet. But you have a lot of reasons to love looking in the mirror already. I love you. You know, I'm really proud of you. What you thinking about? So did you know that I'm really proud of you?
Proud of myself, Katie.
Wow, I love hearing that. And why are you proud of yourself, huh? Why is that? What'd you do today? Why are you so proud of yourself?
I got up, I made it to you, I hung out and there for me,
Oh, yeah. You got up. You put on a nice outfit. And Dad, when I noticed the difference when you're not wearing, you know, when your outfit's a little more, you know, relaxed, you're not in a good mood. And then when you have a nice outfit on, you're in a good mood. It's funny. So, when I saw you in your nice outfit today and your positive mood, I was just immediately so proud of you because I knew that you were looking at the dentist in a positive light. And that's what I was talking to you about doing while you were in the hospital. And, you know, that means that you've been fighting. It means that you're strong and that you're fighting. What are you thinking about right now? Yeah, speak up, Dad. I can't hear you.
Tired about getting the implants now, get the extraction done. Maybe Dad could take me there.
Oh, that would be nice if your dad could take you. Well, I'm sure they'll make it so you don't feel a thing, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll even be asleep. You know? Maybe we'll do some laughing gas or something. That wouldn't be so bad to have some laughing gas. It's gonna be okay, though.
Where do you want to go, Wendy's now or pedicure?
I'm going to a pedicure, right? So when'd you go grocery shopping? Yeah, do you need to go today?
Maybe get a Sprite or something like that.
Are you getting anything other than soda?
Fruit, maybe.
Frozen fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can just go to Tops.
Alright.
You okay? What's going on? You want to go to the car? You want to do this real quick and then we can go talk in the car? Okay, let's focus right now. Let's get this done. Then we're going to go to the car, talk about anything you want to talk about, alright? Sound good?
Alright, sounds great, Katie.
Alright, good. So what do you need next? I like that you got the frozen fruit. We're going to get sodas?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get sodas. I need sodas too. I'm here for you, Dad. I'm here for you. Who has control?
I do.
So how could you lose something that you always have? You have control over your own actions, right? You're strong, right? You know, nobody's inside. When you're ready, we can go inside and nobody's in there. So we can have a place to ourselves soon. So why do you think you're going to freak out? Did something happen? No, right? Nothing out here happened, right? So something's happened in your head?
Yeah.
What happened in your head?
Negative thoughts.
You're hearing negative thoughts, yeah. What do you want to tell those negative thoughts?
Fuck off.
Let's hear it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, one more time. Fuck off! I love it, Dad. That's what you gotta do sometimes, you know? You gotta say, fuck off. I'm with my daughter right now. I want to have a good
Fuck
time.
off, I'm with my daughter right now.
I'm going to have a good time.
I'm gonna have a great time.
I'm chewing my gummies, and I'm going to finish the gummy I'm chewing right now. Let's do that.
I'm fucking angry. I'm an angry person.
What? You're not an angry person, no. But you're angry that you feel this way, right?
Yeah.
Take that anger, and we're going to use it to fight it, okay? Use that anger for good. Alright, it's good you feel anger. It's good you're mad that you feel this way. Let's get mad. Let's get really mad so we can try to stop it and fight it, okay? You're strong, man. You got this. I love you. It's okay. Good. You're chewing the gummy you got now. Good. You can have more gummies, okay? I don't want to restrict you. Let's just put some over here. I just want you to be careful chewing them. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure it's easier to fight because I'm with you, but it's also because you're staying in the moment. I think you're focusing on the moment a little bit right now. A little bit more than you just were, and it's helping you, right? Yeah, it is. Because we're in that moment when we're saying, fuck off, you know?
Fuck off.
Fuck off. You know, it's hard to think about anything else when you're doing that. So you're mad, you're angry, so what are we going to do about it?
Fuck.
But what kind of like actions should we take? We're going to use this anger, and we're going to turn it into fun and happiness, right? We got, all the boring stuff done. We went to the dentist. That went great. And then, we went to the grocery store. We went to the dollar store. We got all the boring stuff done. So now we can go and do some fun stuff, okay? Have some lunch and get pedicures. What are we going to do?
Pedicures.
Are you happy, excited about it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Dad, I just want to remind you that you went to the hospital because you were upset and overwhelmed about going to the dentist, right?
Now I go to an oral surgeon, it's even worse.
Well, let's talk about that. You said you were upset because you were so upset that you had to go to the dentist that it pushed you to go to the hospital and get some help, right?
Yeah.
And then you were actually advised by some people not to go, and you chose on your own, no, I'm going to go anyway since I'm out of the hospital. You said that, right? And then what happened when you went today? How long were you in the dentist for?
5 or 10 minutes.
That is unheard of. How could anybody be in the dentist for only 10 minutes and that was it, right? That was your whole appointment, right? And then what happened? It went well, right? Everything went well with the dentist today, didn't it?
It did.
And the drive over was great.
On time.
We were there perfectly on time. You got in immediately and you got out 10 minutes later. And that's what you were so worried about, right? And look what happened. We don't know what's going to happen until it happens, right? So spending this moment right here now worrying about the future, something that hasn't happened yet, is only going to upset you right now. And it's not going to do anything to help what you're worried about. Right, yeah. You worrying about you being upset tomorrow is not going to change what happens tomorrow. Only you tomorrow can change what happens tomorrow. But today, you can change what happens today, right now, by being in this moment with me. And it's silly. I think it's silly for you to say that you're nervous about hanging out with your 2 lifelong best friends and your sister. That sounds like an amazing day. And that doesn't happen too often. Especially within the past year, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure, all of you guys haven't gotten together really much in the past year.
Yeah.
What do you want to focus on right now?
I'm being nervous.
Well, focusing on not being nervous isn't really a good thing to do either, right? We can't just think to ourselves, don't be nervous, don't be nervous. What's a good thing that we could do, though, to, without even thinking about nerves or anything, but to try to get rid of them? What's something we could do? What do you think?
I'm going to get in Corinne's car tomorrow, going to the town meeting, Ron and Steve.
Right. Okay. Tell me, what's scary about seeing them?
They would have a nervous breakdown when I see them.
What's the worst thing that would happen, huh? You're with 3 extremely lifelong people that you've known for decades, extremely supportive, and you have a freak out with people that are extremely supportive with you. I think that's a good situation to be in if you're freaking out. It's good that you're with a whole bunch of people that love you, right? So that's good to know that you're in a safe place when you're there with all of them. You have to, analyze the situation. Just because you step a foot outside of your house doesn't mean there's a reason to be nervous. Even when you're inside your house, we're nervous. Nothing out here is actually upsetting you, Dad. It's not upsetting you to go have to see your sister. It's not. It doesn't. You've been saying this all last week. Excuse me. Are you listening? I love you. You were upset last week about seeing me, and I have to remind you, Dad. You can freak out all you want. I don't care. You do you, okay? I just want to be with you, and I'm glad that I can be here to support you. And your friends and your sister are the same exact way. Alright, if you're with them, Dad, and you freak out, they're going to be happy that they were able to be there for you and that they were there to help you, okay? What's so bad if you freak out around Corinne and your friends, huh? What's so bad about that, huh?
Well, police and me arrested.
Oh, your sister and your decades-long two best friends are going to call the police on you, right? That makes sense, right? Your sister.
Makes no sense at all.
You got to think these things out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Your head is really telling you that your sister and your best friends are going to call the cops on you if you freak out over nothing. You know what I mean? This is silly. This is silly to be upset about, right? Don't you think it's silly to say that? It's so silly to be upset about seeing...
Silly.
Yeah, you're upset about seeing your sister? That's not upsetting. You got in this car this morning an hour ago and you said that you were excited to go see your sister and your friends. And that you had a busy weekend. Or do you want to stay home all the time? These people, Dad, I want to remind you, your sister, your two... Hello? Your sister and your two friends, they work full time, right? So how often does this really happen? Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to enjoy the fact that it's going to go on and happen? I know you can't help it. I know you can't help that these thoughts come on. But if they're coming on, if you're having a thought, okay, let's say you have the thought in your head, I'm going to freak out tomorrow with Corinne and she's going to call the cops on me. Let's say you do have that thought, right? That's terrible. That sucks to have those kind of thoughts. But then it's up to you to fight it. Then it's up to you, after you have that thought, to think about it and say, is this logical? Could this even possibly happen? Wait, I'm talking about my own sister. My own sister is not going to call the cops on me. You got to think those things to yourself, Dad. You got to fight it with positive thoughts, because that'll be your initial thought, is that you're going to freak out with your sister. And then that you go from that to next negative, instead of fighting it. You got to fight it from the start. Look how far you made it. You made it this far, right? You didn't make it this far just to give up. Of course not, right? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Are you strong? Are you strong?
Yes, I am strong.
Let me hear it. I am strong.
I am fucking strong.
Ooh, is it louder? Let's hear it.
I am fucking strong.
Yeah, again? What? You're what?
I'm fucking strong.
You're very strong, Dad. And I'm talking about you mentally. You're very strong. That's why you're here today. That's how you made it here, right? Because of how strong you are? Hey, remember, everything you've been through, you've gotten through. You already made it through at that. Who's to say you can't make it through anything else? Everything's good, too. Everything's okay.
Daddy?
Dad, yeah?
Get through this, right?
Huh?
I get through this.
Are you going to get through this? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself. You're the one going through it, right? I'm here on the sidelines. I hate being on the sidelines, seeing this kind of stuff go on, Dad. Why do you keep drooping over? My God, your beard grows fast, Dad. Do you shave every week? Once a week?
Twice a week, 3 times a week.
Wow. I remember when I was a kid that I learned that your dad used to shave his face every day.
He does do his face every day.
You know why? You guys have the thick Sicilian dark hair.